Hi everybody, welcome to Ballet Universe for another session of floor bar work together with me, Elitza Zafiro. We're gonna start down onto the mat, sitting very comfortably with straightened legs, straightened knees, with our feet pointed and together in parallel position, not turned out yet. The upper body is also straight, not too much of an arching in the lower back, not really letting it go in the upper. Feel free to support yourself with your palms nearby your body or slightly behind you. As long as your shoulders are away from the ears and your necks are long and you're presenting yourself beautifully, you have everything to start. I'm going to simply start with very basic flexes and extensions. Now we have our knees fully straightened. If you have X legs or hypermobile knees, then your heels will be lifting off the floor just as mine are doing, but that's totally all right. Just make sure that everything here is fully active. There you go. Continue for another 8, fully up, and then fully point. Now, feel free to incorporate breathing patterns to keep your breath fully active. Stay in control. Your mind needs to be always there and checking up on your inhales and exhales. Last flex, last point. Now let's go and start alternating our feet. Again, flex and point, one after another, while your knees are still fully straightened. I know they may get tired soon, but that's all right. Now we have the upper body straight. Feel free to still check up your breathing, check up your spine, make sure it's long, make sure you have low shoulders and open chest. Let's go for 4 each side. 3, 2, last one. Now point both of your feet together, still in a parallel position, still with your knees fully straight. And let's go and activate the toes. That's it. Just flexing and pointing the toes without having to move the ankles and the feet all together. Let's go for another 8 of these, nice and easy. Another 6. We have 4. We have 2. We have last one. And release for a second. Let your knees have a break. Let your thighs have a break. Have a breath in. Readjust your upper body. Make sure you are getting to the correct position. And again, straighten those knees. Feel free to lift your heels off the ground. Flex your feet. And now let's go for the rotations outward. So I'm under that. Here, as you're rotating out, your legs may separate slightly from each other. We do not want this. We want to keep the legs always together. So imagine your inner thighs are sewed together. Your knees are together. Your calves are together. And preferably your heels. There you go. So we have turn in, turn out. Turn in, turn out. Turn in, turn out. Continue like this for another 8. Another 6. You're gonna feel it in your hip joints, in your hip flexors. Give me last 4, last 3, last 2, last 1. Now stay out, give me a point, give me a flex, turn in. Turn out, give me a point, give me a flex, and turn in. And continue in this very same flow, in this very same speed, not too quick. I want to train a little bit more onto the stamina here. Let's go for another 4 of these beautiful deep rotations. Feel free to touch the ground with your little toes into the flex. Let's go for another 2. Another 1. Close it. Now open again. Give me the point. And now start alternating, flexing your feet while you have the fully turned out position. With your inner thighs, with your knees, with your calves, pulling into each other. Let's go for just 8 each side, 6 each side. Continue the breath, pull your upper body up straight. Last 2 each side, last 1, and release. There you go. Again, have a breath in, have a breath out. And let's go and start already into the turned out position. There you go. Again, adjust yourself into the sitting straight position. Extend your knees, pull your inner thighs together, your knees, your calves, your heels as well, preferably. Now in this position, we're gonna go and slightly tilt the upper body to the back. So make sure you support yourself nicely onto your hands behind you, opening the chest, building a straight line from the top of the head down to the tailbone. And in this position, we're simply gonna go and perform a tendu in a flex. So front, come back, front, come back. Try to turn out your leg even more, all the way up. Last 3, last 2, last one, and change the legs. Up, 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 and up. Again, turn out fully. Last 3, last 2, very last one, push it up, release, and let your legs free. Now, have a breath in again. Have a breath out. Bring your mind into control, and simply give me your knees bended. Then I'm going to change a little bit the position. Our knees are bent and pointing to the upper corners of your room. Our feet are pointed and the toes are touching slightly each other. Now the upper body is again tilted slightly to the back while remaining into a straight line. Feel free to support yourself onto your palms behind you. And now in this position, we're going to go lift one leg off the floor, extend, bend, come back. Alternating knee up, extend, down, up, extend, down, up, extend, down. There you go. If you feel comfortable enough and secure enough, go ahead and release the support from behind. So bring your arms into the second position. That's it. If you have your body upper body straight, you're gonna continue in here for another 4, 3, 2, last one. Now we're gonna place the arms up into the third position. We're gonna go and out, extend, out, extend, out, extend, out, extend. Let's go for 8, nice and easy, still keeping the turn out fully there. Pointing with your toes every time out to the upper corner of your room. All right, give me last 3, last 2, last one, and release. Nice. Have a breath in, have a breath out. Now let's go and do something probably different. I'm gonna place our feet slightly away from each other with knees bended. We will join the knees together. That's it. I'm gonna remain here for a couple of seconds. I want you to make sure you keep your lower back active, so make sure and straighten it up, build a straight line from the tailbone up to your head. Push your chest up towards the skies. Keep the shoulders down. There you go. Release. Now place your feet even further away. Keep the knees bended. And again, tilt those knees. Make sure your feet are also participating and the little toes and the outer count of your feet is also up. There you go. Try to rotate your legs from the hip joint. It's very tricky little magic stretch that will help you develop elasticity for the hip muscles and for the hip flexors. And release, and it will let you build up your turnout much better.